Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? What are the messages for feminine? Okay, we have poker face, payback, hopeless romantic, fake flex. Yeah, I already see what Spirit is taking this. Okay. Our feminines. Whoa. Alright, shocking. You won't believe this story. Clickbait. Okay. Someone's doing something to try to grab your attention. Overnight success. Boundaries. Commitment issues. Deja vu. All right, I feel like, yeah, this is somebody you certainly have a soul contract with here. Okay. Uh-oh, we got cards trying to slide out. Let go. This could be somebody you tried to let go of. We do see boundaries here. All right, you tried to put boundaries in place with this person. And we have trust the signs. All right, underlying energy here is divine intervention. Spirit is stepping in here. All right, I feel like somebody tried to play with you one too many times. All right, right now this person is currently trying to read you. They don't know what's what. Okay, this person might be putting something out there, like, again, trying to grab your attention because you're not really giving them any energy right now. With poker face, this person is literally just straight face. Okay, look at this person's face. So they don't know how you feel. All right. It says impossible to read, emotionally detached. You'll never know. I feel like this is payback because there was once upon a time where you wanted something with someone or from someone, but they weren't giving you any energy. And if they were, it was very little, or they were inconsistent with their efforts. So whatever this is that's coming back to them, it's like, well, this is what you get for having pretended like all was well. Okay. All was well. You didn't care. You was good. Okay, you're somebody that believes in love. You believe in fairy tales. You're forever dreaming. You're like, I'm always going to be dreaming because I believe that my dreams can be my reality. Okay, you believe that. This person, on the other hand, it's like they do a lot of deceptive bragging. They post a certain way online, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know, stuff like that, to try to grab people's attention or make it seem like they're doing so great. But it says here, pretending wealth. All right. Now, this could be because ever since dealing with this person, you've become like an overnight success. You've risen to the top in a very rapid manner. OK, and this person notices. Of course, other people notice, too. There's a lot of cameras here, phones, people in this person's face trying to get their attention. All right. You had some sort of unexpected breakthrough. Excuse me. Everybody's eyes are on you. It says rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. So you're now being a lot more selective with where you place your time, energy, efforts again, right? You're being really, really selective these days. So you put these boundaries in place. When you say no, you mean no, right? So it says saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough. You've had enough of this person and the pretending, whether it's pretending that they don't want you or pretending that they do. You've had enough of their pretending. All right. With this commitment issues, you are truly who you say you are. You recognize or feel like this person is a fake, a phony, a fraud. It says afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. Is complicated. It's really not complicated. It's just that they fake and phony. You know, I said phony, but that's how you feel. You feel like they fake and phony. All right. So with deja vu, this is a pattern that perhaps you noticed. You're like, okay, I keep doing something over and over again, or something keeps happening over and over again. So there's clearly a reason for that. Let me just sit back, pay attention. And with doing so, you notice several signs. like you can't ignore what it is that you're seeing here. This might be somebody that likes to wear like the grills or gold fronts, you know, like earrings and necklaces, chains. They like to flash their money. It's that type of person. Okay, they like to put it all out there. You, on the other hand, you might be very humble. Okay, so it may have come across like, oh, you know, you don't really have nothing, but the reality of the situation is you have a lot, and you've had a breakthrough, or you're about to have one, or another one, you know. So you have to trust what it is that spirit is telling you. Perhaps it's just not meant to be with this person. Again, divine intervention. They're stepping in here for a reason. All right. So if you feel like this person keep coming back and forth, it's because there's a lesson here that you refuse to learn, or it's like you're struggling with accepting the truth of something. Okay, because the universe is speaking clearly. All you have to do is follow and trust your intuition. It says message received. All right, so have we truly received that message? We realize that somebody's been gaslighting. All right, somebody is not who they pretend to be. Meanwhile, you are really who you say you are. And this is why you're about to receive the blessings. So it's like you're living this luxury lifestyle. This person is over here faking and flexing. They're posting everything that they're doing, but it's clickbait. It says misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerating truths, not what it seems. Rich on Instagram, broke in real life. Okay. Meanwhile, you over here living a luxury lifestyle of comfort. Okay, you are indulging in the things that you have acquired. Okay, you feel good. You have CEO energy. Okay, you like real boss, not fake one, you know. It says taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss. Okay, I'm the boss. They may be noticing that, you know, or they may feel like they're the side piece to your grind or to your hustle, but some of you just don't want this anymore. Okay, we have CEO energy and poker face. Yeah, they don't know how you feel because you're always on your grind. Okay. This person may know that you're over them, but you might be a sweetheart. So you might not say straight out like, yeah, I'm over you. You can leave me alone now. You know, or something like that. But they can sense it. Unbreakable. Yep. You're unbreakable. All right. Whatever this person tried to do to get a reaction out of you, nothing worked. Nothing worked. Okay. It says inner toughness, enduring hardships, strength through adversity. Nothing can break me. So now this person is getting consequences because here's the thing. Why were you trying to break somebody in the first place? You know, it could be that you're very, again, firm with your no. And they wanted to try to get you to wiggle around that or say yes or maybe. No, the answer is no. Okay. It could be because you provide a safe space for this person. Same message came out the other day. If you're divine feminine energy, it makes sense. You provide a place of peace and luxury. Everybody has what they need. There's no concerns. Even when, you know, there's other things going on in the world right now. We're well aware of what everybody in different parts of the world are going through, right? If not, make yourself aware, right? Don't be out here just not knowing. However, I feel like you're still able to live a certain way, and you're also able to contribute to others who may be affected by the things going on right now. You know, so you're not out here flexing and doing it to be like, yeah, look at what I have, look at what I have. Whatever you're doing is more than likely behind the scenes because it's real legwork, it's real action, it's real deeds being done. You know, when you're a real person of faith, and again, divine feminine energy, you are that. You are connected to that source energy. You're doing things for the right reasons from the right energy, which is from love, right? So they feel like with you, they're safe. They can be vulnerable. You don't feel like that with this person because you feel like they're fake. So you would water them. They would grow. Would they water you? You know, we have situational single. So I feel like, yeah, this is the person that some of you would be with if they would get it right. But because they have yet to get it right, it's like, this is the situation, so I'm single. Because I'm going to wait for better. I'm not settling for this. You know what I mean? That's pretty much where you're at with it. And you're not settling, you know, for anything. I want to be with someone, but not just anyone. You know, it has to be the right person or someone that's in alignment with where it is that I feel like spirit is taking me. Okay? Yeah, so you're like, if I'm lonely, it's temporary. You may not even feel like you're lonely. You're like, I'm alone. Okay, but I'm not lonely. It says choosing solitude. To me, there's a difference. Waiting for better, not settling. Okay? So yeah, self-care Sunday. It's Sunday. I feel like this is probably what you're doing right now. Okay, chilling in the bath with your facial mask on, with your conditioner in your hair. Okay, with your damp towels that the hair conditions. Probably giving yourself a steam treatment of some sort, a cleansing bath, or perhaps just a relaxing bath. With the candles back here, they're orange, so maybe you're doing some sacral chakra work, building up your confidence, or working on your business plans and endeavors. That's what we was talking about here this whole time. It says prioritizing rest, recharge emotionally, pampering yourself, me time matters. So it's like you're taking care of you right here. Just like the unbothered card, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the unbothered card, the girl is sitting there drinking her coffee, tea, whatever it is, and there's a couple in the background arguing. Here, she's sitting here with her cup, her coffee, tea, whatever it is, and there's two couples back here. They're all smooched up and booed up. She's not paying it no mind. So I feel like that could be all around you right now, but you know a lot of what you see around you is fake. People are only posting certain things to make it seem like, oh, this is what it is, but they're not really taking care of themselves. This could be your person. Your person could be, like I said, posting something to try to grab your attention or to try to make you upset. Now, you do have a past life connection with this individual. Yeah, soul contract. All right, this is somebody you have a past life connection with. All right, mirror, mirror. Yeah, they got to do some work on themselves. Okay, it's not you. I promise you it's not. All right, I promise you. It says facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self-awareness. What you see is you. Yeah. So this person could have felt like, oh, you faking it. No, they not faking it. You the one. You need to go inside. You need to look within. Okay, now again, notice one is a male, one is a female. It's like doesn't have to be male and female. It could be male and male, female, female. Take it how it resonates with you. But one is a male, one is a female. It's like mirror soul energy. You know, we're different, but we're the same. So it could also be something with balancing the masculine and feminine energies within themselves here. Because again, pretending, you know, if I look myself in the mirror, I can't pretend. I could post whatever I want to post online. You know, and it gives that, see, again, with the catfishing, that's just fake. You know, it's not true. It's not real, just like with the Photoshop. That's the spilled tea. But when I look in the mirror, that's facts. That's reality. I can't run from that. Okay? So, yeah, we have cuffing season. Now, didn't I say your person was going to post something? Okay? See these people here booed up? What did I say? Shocking. You won't believe this story. Clickbait. It's clickbait. It's just to try to grab your attention or to try to, you know, get a reaction out of you or something like that. Meanwhile, it's temporary. So you're like, I'm temporarily lonely because I will not do a temporary relationship. This is a seasonal companion, short-term warmth until spring, something that will not last. All right. Meanwhile, you're over here healing your inner child and doing things that feels good to you. You're trusting in divine timing. You're not giving this person your energy because right now you feel like they're in a vampire state. Why? Because they're not doing the work on themselves. Okay. So they would be taking away the energy from you, you know. And that ain't it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm telling you with plastic smiles. They think that you're faking it. Okay? Because we have gaslit, energy vamp, and ghosted. They think you're faking it. Okay? You can't be this busy. You can't possibly be this busy that you're not paying me no mind. Okay? But with CEO energy, you're not faking anything. Okay? Yeah, I feel like this person is upset with you. It says hiding resentment behind smiles. So this person is upset with you because you set these boundaries. Said enough is enough. Now they're mad. I'm trying to do something to grab your attention. Because you see on red with boundaries. You said no and you stuck to it. And they're upset. But they're upset because what? They weren't being honest, true? What? Because it says ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. They're like, you can't be that busy, you know, but you picked up on the fact that this person was upset or they had some sort of motive here that you weren't clear on and they were just hiding it behind this fake smile. You know, maybe they weren't really happy for you because you started progressing without them. So let me compare and contrast and I don't know, maybe they tried to downplay your accomplishments and things like that. They were just being real two-faced, yeah, basically. I feel like they're just used to having many temporary relationships and you said, nah, this is not that. So in divine timing, you know, you saw what you needed to see. You trusted the process. You know, if something's meant to be, then it will be. And I feel like that. Right here it says when it's meant to be. So if something is meant to be, then it will be. right? And I feel like they'll get it right eventually if this is meant to come together. If not, in the meanwhile, you're focused on you. CEO energy and self-made pretty much speaks for itself. All right, this is where you are right now. CEO energy, self-made, building yourself up here. Okay, independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing. So a person could have left you when you were at your lowest is another thing here too, or when you really needed them the most. You know, they fake flexed on you. Okay, and then you real bossed up for real, not for fake. Okay, they fake flexed on you and you real bossed up. Okay, and they did it for a temporary relationship, temporary connection. It was chasing clout. Child, you feel like yeah, see, hidden agenda. You feel like this person is up to no good. Okay, doing anything for attention, fame hungry, desperate for followers, anything for a like. I feel like they even maintained a fake relationship just for the sake of their social media. They were trying to do something with that, but it didn't work out or something like that. Lesson learned. Yeah, you secured your bag while they were hiding behind these fake smiles. Lesson learned. Trust the signs from spirit. Learn the lesson, and I feel like you'll be rewarded. You know, if you trust the signs, take heed to what you're seeing, learn the lesson, I feel like you'll be rewarded. Bag secured, right? But it says paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. So don't be like, well, why did this happen? How did this happen? How did I let this happen again? You had to gain the wisdom. When you look at things like that, like, yeah, this is something that happened for me, not something that happened to me. I promise you, you'll look at it different. All right. And put that energy into your grind. Right here with this CEO energy, yes. Taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Okay. So 1717 on the timestamp, you got that bag secured, honey. Underneath that is Self-Care Sunday. Again, make sure you're taking care of yourself. This is somebody you have a past life connection with. All right. They are going to be contacting you soon, but the person still comes the same energy, breadcrumbing, trying to see what they can get out of it. Something that they thought was going to work didn't work, so they might be coming in trying to treat you like a rebound. You're in this energy of letting go. We ain't even get there yet, but that's, you know, something spirit wants you to know. It keeps sliding out. You said this ain't it. If it's meant to be, it'll come back together. If it's not, it won't. All right, let's see. Messages here for our feminines. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for our feminines? Thank you, thank you. All right, we have the High Priestess and the King of Cups. Yeah, this person has love for you and you know it. Top it off. This person could have Pisces somewhere on their chart, or you do. All right, could also be Cancer or Scorpio, but double emphasis on Pisces. Okay, now, you know this person loves you, but this person don't know what to do with you. That's what it feels like. They love you, they don't know what to do with you. Okay, you're not what they're used to at all. I can see that you're very strong-willed. Okay, like you're not going to just do something because someone wants you to do it. You ain't faking the funk. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. This situation has been very burdensome for you. Again, what you having is guard up with this person. You love them too, though. It's like they love you. You love them. They're trying to reach out to you telepathically because you're not, you know, letting them through in the physical. Yeah, this is your divine counterpart. I said that. There's a soul contract here between you. It's a past life connection, but you feel like because this person refuses to level up for real, not for fake, you know, you're like, well, I have to really level up then. I have to really level up on them because, you know, I can't keep sitting around waiting. Okay, yeah, we have the Strength card. Again, with the strong will, the determination to follow suit with this plan that Spirit has you following, you know. You're sticking to the plan. You're staying focused. You're not getting distracted here. Twin or no twin. Okay. And they are so upset about it. We have the Two of Wands. Okay. If they're posting pictures, smiling, looking happy, all that, they're lying. Okay, with the fake smiles. Okay, they're not happy without you. Temperance, they feel like they're just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting for you to come back. All right, some of them feel like maybe you chose someone else. With the Nine of Pentacles, perhaps you just chose to be by yourself. Or, yeah, Seven of Cups, decided to consider other options. This person plays too many games for you. We have Empress, Divine Feminine. I feel like they now have clarity as to who you are to them. And just who you are as a person with the Empress. Like, you're just not playing. You know, Empress is a whole boss in her own right. You know, so Empress, High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Yeah, they played themselves here with that one. We have Judgment, and that's what they feel like. They feel like they played themselves by ever trying to play you. Okay, yep, this Emperor feels like they played themselves by ever trying to play you. Okay, they feel like they should have never done that. I agree with them. Okay, I agree with them. Let us see. The King of Cups and the High Priestess. Two of Cups. Yeah, you know that there's a soulmate connection here. There's some sort of soul contract. You know that. Yeah, the Star card. This may be a fated connection, but again, with that divine timing, when the time is right. Alright. The person is done playing games and done pretending and really goes through a spiritual transformation. You know how they say, you'll make the changes when you're tired. So I feel like that with the Nine of Wands and the Death card. Like, this person is finally starting to get tired. You know, this skin that they're in, the way that they're moving and being of the flesh in certain ways is really weighing on them. Really weighing on their spirit and their soul. And it's like, okay, it's time for a rebirth. Okay, the Ace of Cups here is like Holy Spirit energy, but it's also a love offer. And then the Justice card. So wanting to do right by you, wanting to make something right. Okay, so coming in, making a love offer, Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay, to my divine counterparts. All right, but here's the thing about it. Again, Ten of Pentacles, you know what you want. Six of Wands, you're going to get that. I feel like you and this person are going to eventually come together and have that, but they have to get right, you know. It's not a matter of, yeah, just come on in here. No. All right, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Strength card, they have to do the healing work. And I feel like if they do, you guys can come together and have that Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they're sending you telepathic communication right now to let you know that, you know, this is what I want. But as of right now, with the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups, the choice is, you know, I can move towards what it is that I say I want by starting with self, temperance, one day at a time. Or I can just live in regret, remorse, walk around with this guilt and this shame. Probably this person cries a lot when they think about you because they really feel like they messed up. You know, it's like they played themselves again, ever trying to play you. We have the Two of Pentacles. If they were juggling you in another connection or other connections, they feel like they played themselves. Yeah, it could have been you and the third party with the Three of Cups here. Again, a temporary situation. We have Princess Cups and the Empress. All right, so they really want to apologize to you, you know, with the hope that them apologizing will prevent you from moving on. Okay, with the Chariot here is the underlining. The King of Pentacles. All right, if it's not an earth sign person or a water sign person, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this is somebody that just wants you to be able to depend on them or wants to come across as trustworthy to you. But in order to do that, all that fake flexing and all this other stuff they was doing, again, with that, they just have to be real, you know. They can't come to you with that phony energy. We have Princess this and Judgment. I feel like you'll be able to see straight through it. And then Eight of Cups, you'll remain worlds apart because Nine of Cups, you're over here content right now. You're getting everything that your heart desires. You put in the work to get it. Again, you secured the bag. They are, it's like they were trying to avoid something. That's the only time the Tower happens. We were trying to avoid making the changes that you need to make. There's no way you're coming into union with this person who's done a certain amount of work on themselves, but you refuse to do the work because then it will be an unequally yoked situation. So why would Spirit allow for this Emperor to come with this together with this Empress if they're not ready yet? They have to do the work. So again, let's see. Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. See, it's a fated connection. It can go either way. You see that? I feel like they're being guided to act with urgency, though, with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. In the event they choose to slow roll or what have you because they're in their head and they refuse to free themselves, well, okay. Yep. This is about detachment. So they're detaching from something. The world. Something's ending here with this person. All right, they're about to go through spiritual growth and transformation. I feel like Spirit just got tired of them faking it, you know? Faking the funk. Yeah, justice. This is just justice being served. Spirit got tired of them faking it. That's all. Now, you're listening to the signs. You're taking heed to the signs. Were they? Right? Because if they were, then that tower wouldn't have happened. Five of Swords, I feel like a person is conscious now. Whatever way they were still asleep, oh, they're conscious now, honey. Okay. Eight of Swords, yeah, they're realizing the only thing stopping them and holding them back is them. The faking, the flexing, the pretending, instead of actually doing the work. Yeah, if I want this 10 of Cups, the way I get there is by putting the work in on myself, being real with self. That's the only way I can be real with other people. I can't love nobody if I'm not loving me. I can't be real with nobody if I'm not real with me. All right. Prince Cups, Ace of Wands, Hangman. I feel like they're seeing this now. They're getting it. Okay. But it's really because you weren't going backwards. You're not going backwards. In the event this person just want to stay stuck in certain energy, child, let them stay stuck in that energy. Yeah, Five of Wands, you're not getting caught up in their mess. They want to be with you. They got to come up out of that. You said, I will be using my wisdom. I didn't go through this for nothing. I went through this to gain wisdom. Right? That's what it says. I am wiser now. Wisdom gained. Completing cycles. You completed the cycle. So you have the wisdom. If they don't want to complete the cycle, they just want to keep going around loop-de-loop, you know, that's a personal decision. It's a free will choice. They see you have willpower. They see how you use your willpower and discipline. How will they use theirs? All right, we have shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. All right. I feel like that's exactly the case. You continue to shine regardless of what was going on with this person. You're going to manifest this 10 of Cups regardless. So if it's not going to be with them, your divine counterpart that Spirit intended for it to be with, then they'll replace it with somebody else. We have let go and don't give up. Okay. It says let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. Yeah, they were being very negative, toxic, low vibrational. So you let it go. All right. But you're not giving up on love and the overall desire for 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with someone. No. It says it's okay that things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments in life happen during and after hard times. Keep believing. Okay. Yeah. Keep believing. All right. We have let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. All right, says don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. And life source. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. And then we have embodiment. Now is the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right to you. Embody your leadership power and create your world out of your deepest desires. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to get this 10 of Cups regardless from it. All right? Because you're creating that for yourself. So, you know, the real is going to attract the real. The fake is going to attract the fake. So if this person want to keep living in that fake energy and vibration, that's why you're no longer like attracted. You know what I'm saying? That's not it for you. Okay? So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information as to how you can book personal readings with me, purchase any of my decks or my merchandise, books, or anything else can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and hair grease.